Welcome back. You are watching the special edition of Choice 2017 County Watch. Now, as NASA inches closer to naming its presidential flag bearer, pressure continues to mount on one of the co-principals, Kalonzo Musyoka, from his people to go it alone if he does not get the golden ticket.
Wiper presidential hopeful Kalonzo Musyoka's political dream again stands a stern test even as the National Super Alliance NASA continues to burn the proverbial midnight oil in efforts to coming up with the winning formula and deciding who among the four principals will carry the NASA flag in the presidential race. Speculation has been rife that the Wiper leader could be ditching NASA to possibly join Jubilee Party. He has in the past assured his supporters and the NASA fraternity that he is in the opposition outfit to stay.
Afadhali Kalonzo awe sweeper. Bedukezi hii. Mtu ana sweep kwa serikali yenye heshima kama ya code kuliko kuwa prince kwa serikali ya Jubilee.
It is less than 5 months to this year's general election and political aspirants in Ukambani are divided on the issue. There are those who are in full support of Kalonzo under the NASA umbrella and those that are drumming up for President Uhuru Kenyatta's re-election. These are led by the Machakos Governor Dr. Alfred Mutua.
Tumechoka kubebwa kama watu hawaelewi. Tumechoka kubebwa kama wajinga. Wakamba wameamka. Hao wakuje nyuma ya Kalonzo, Kalonzo akuwe presidential bearer.
Makueni Governor and senior political advisor to Kalonzo Musyoka, Professor Kivutha Kibwana, believes that Kalonzo's time to pitch camp in the highest political seat is now.
I think Kalonzo deserves the ticket. People say he's not threatening. Anybody can be comfortable with him. Any community can be comfortable with him. He's a nationalist.
Most Ukambani leaders are pushing for Musyoka to be the flag bearer in NASA.
He's somebody who can be used to get Kenyans to rally around him and come into a new government.
A section of the Ukambani leaders still believe that without the Wiper Party and Kalonzo Musyoka, Ukambani politics would lack direction.
Why would he be anybody's running mate if he can be a presidential candidate? You know, the only reason why you become a running mate to anyone is if you admit that other people bring on the table a lot more than you can bring. But Kalonzo brings on the table a lot more than all those other guys put together. So why would he be anybody's running mate? The other people should be Kalonzo's running mate.
Musyoka took over the mantle as the so-called Ukambani kingpin from Mulu Mutisia, but there is a political revolution that has been brewing. An anti-Kalonzo uprising that Wiper have been quick to rubbish the likes of Machakos Governor Alfred Mutua, members of Parliament John Mutambu, Regina Ndambuki, Rachel Nyamai, Francis Mwangangi and John Monuve are all supporting Jubilee in the upcoming polls.
We have come to realize that even if he becomes one, he stands no chance of getting enough votes to become the president.
Kalonzo has a wealth of experience in the running of government. He brings on the table political maturity. He brings on the table the ability to unite this country.
In the disputed 2007 presidential election, Kalonzo Musyoka came third under ODM Kenya Party, as Mwai Kibaki of PNU won the presidency and ODM's Raila Odinga finished second. As it stands, the Wiper leader is said to command around 1.6 million votes, making him crucial to the NASA equation.
Hapo tunaona ugumu kwa sababu chama hili ako nacho ni cha Raila na Raila hawezi kuitikia mtu mwingine amuongoze.
Kalonzo anafaa kuungana na wengine. Vile Jubilee imeungana pia wanataka opposition ambayo inaungana ili watoe.
Kalonzo Musyoka's political rivalry with Charity Ngilu has been crucial in the past. In 2002, the two found themselves in the same side in the National Rainbow Coalition. Ngilu has now pledged her support for Musyoka ahead of this year's election. Will this prove to be the lucky charm that Kalonzo needs inside NASA? And is there any substance to rumors of Musyoka planning to bolt out? Or is it all pure political propaganda? Even as Kalonzo Musyoka seeks to brave his own storm in Wiper, Ukambani and the NASA contest, he remains the man to beat in Ukambani. But pundits say that his next political steps will be vital. Nicholas Wambua, KTN News for Choice 2017.
Finally, let's now head into Narok County, where the battle for the gubernatorial seat continues to heat up as the incumbent Governor Samuel Tunai, Narok West Member of Parliament Patrick Ole Ntutu, who's also in the Chama cha Mashinani, as well as ODM's former Principal Secretary Joseph Tiampati, race to clinch this particular seat. Chris Tairu talks about the two parallel rallies that were held on Monday and the conversations that will shape the Narok politics in the August 8th polls.
The county of Narok is the heart of Maasai land and subsequently controls the pulse of Maasai politics. It is one of the 4 counties in the South Rift region of the country with a population of 850,920 as per the population and housing census of 2009. The county has 6 constituencies and 30 wards. With less than 140 days to the August 8th elections, the political temperatures have been rising even higher. Politicians trying their best to outdo and outsmart one another. Apart from other elective positions, all eyes will be on the gubernatorial seat, which continues to raise interest among the locals and outsiders alike. During the 2013 general election, Governor Samuel Tunai trounced the 5 other candidates, garnering 87,832 votes on a URP ticket. Joseph Tiampati Ole Musoni was second with 55,008 votes on a Kenya National Congress Party, and Johnson Ole Mchoe third, getting 39,100 votes on an ODM ticket. Fast forward to 2017, and the governor should expect fierce competition from Narok West MP Patrick Ntutu, who has since decamped from Jubilee to Chama cha Mashinani, and the immediate former Information Communication and Technology Principal Secretary Joseph Musuni, who has decamped from KNC and will be running on an ODM ticket.
Wachia wananchi wa Narok County wachague viongozi yao. Hatuwezi sukumiwa waisi.
Hatutaki Jubilee ianze kufanya kazi in 5 months ambayo haikuweza kufanya in 4.5 years.
Political pundits have indicated that the issue of clanism will be a key factor in the coming elections. The populous Purko clan is the largest clan and has openly rebelled against Tunai, accusing him of sidelining them in key appointments and decision-making at the county. Graft and nepotism. The Purko leadership is yet to decide who between the 3 hopefuls to back. Musoni and Tutu hail from Purko clan and are expected to split the Purko vote, a good chunk of more than 120,000 votes.
Musoni has appointed, or rather he has invited a Wasingishu Masai. His name is Authoritative, to be his running mate in the 2017. What he has done there is that he has taken the Purko, which is a larger clan, he has taken the second largest clan of Masai, and he's brought them together. So any Purko vote that he was to lose here, he's assured of getting all the Wasingishu votes.
Tunai's political detractors have advised Musoni and Tutu, son of a respected Maasai senior chief, the late Lerionka Ole Ntutu, to agree and field one of them against the incumbent.
The Maasais are praying very, very hard. But at the end of the day, there is this silent majority. They will choose between this of their 2 sons. But I can tell you now, the Maasais are much wiser than they were before.
However, one cannot downplay the more than 100,000 votes that will come from other communities who reside in the fairly cosmopolitan county. Out of the 6 elected MPs in the county, 3 MPs are supporting the re-election of Tunai. Those are Kilgore's MP Gideon Konchela, Narok East MP Laman Ken Armat, and his Narok South counterpart Korei Olelemin. Given that Tunai hails from Transmara, he might get an upper hand than his 2 competitors who risk splitting their votes.
Uambie Tunai tumechoka. Tumechoka na uongozi mbaya hapa Narok.
Another issue that is expected to play out is the fact that some of the locals are not happy with the reluctance of the national government in evicting more than 30,000 families in the 46,000-hectare Masai Mau forest that is under the Narok County management.
Ile task force report ya Mau Forest, it has been there since I think 2010 or 2012. Na hii serikali ya Jubilee imeficha hiyo report.
Another issue is the control of the huge revenue that comes from the Masai Mara Game Reserve. Kenya Airports Parking Services won a tender to collect Masai Mara National Reserve entry fee, a move that did not go down well with the elected leaders, accusing the Deputy President, William Ruto, of having a hand in the move.
It's a lot of money. If you ask me where does this money go, I think that money goes to one man's pocket because he controls, he calls the shots.
William Samoe Ruto, tunataka kuambia hapa Narok imeenda kwa wenyewe. 45 billion ndio mheshimiwa Ole Tunai amepewa, na saa hizi huwezi wana choo, huwezi wana darasa, huwezi wana barabara, huwezi wakina mama wanaenda Longisa. Kwani sisi hatuna kaunti? Katika kila odi tumeenda kwa kufikia kina mama na tukaweza kuwasaidia ili wafanye biashara zao, watake kuwa umaskini na waweze kujitegemea.
The county of Narok has been described as a battleground county when it comes to the presidential vote. In the 2013 general election, Raila Odinga trounced President Uhuru Kenyatta. Odinga garnered 118,623 votes, slightly more than 50% of the votes cast, while President Kenyatta got 109,413 votes, which was 46% of the votes cast. Chris Dairu, KTN News.
That's why we wrap it up. Many thanks for joining us on this special edition of Choice 2017 County Watch. Be sure to join us again next week, same time, same place, as we take a look at the political battles down at the county levels. My name is Akisa Wandera. Have a good night.